these right on. Now I've got a little bit of water in here. We're gonna hit that. Cover those up and let those steam right on the plancha, and those are boiled right up. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. These eggs, I'm sure, are hard boiled in the middle. Now we're gonna remove them with our tongs into ice cold water here. And this will help separate the shell from the egg, cool it down enough so we can peel it. Gonna let that cool. And once these are cooled down, I'll show you a really cool way. Just tap it on the surface, give it a roll, and that'll break up the eggshell. Submerge it back under water, and then the bottom will come off. Rinse it off a little bit. And we're gonna put it right in our jar here. And now we're gonna marinate them. I've got some apple cider vinegar here. This has still got the mother in it, so it's that good stuff. And this is gonna add some acidity. It's gonna help the sauce penetrate the egg and really, really marinate it nicely. And last but not least, maple syrup. And now, I'm gonna shake it up. Get these evenly coated so they can marinate nicely. Shake it up, evenly incorporate the eggs with the barbecue sauce. Right, I've got our marinated eggs here. They've been marinating for 24 hours in our barbecue vinegar maple syrup mixture. And now we're just gonna strain all of that sauce out, and you can use the sauce for something else in the future. Strain it out nicely. Look at those beautiful barbecue marinated eggs. All right, we've got our barbecue marinated soft boiled eggs here. Flour to allow the egg wash to stick to it. Give them a nice little dunk in that egg wash, and then straight into our panko here. Roll them around. We've got these evenly coated in our panko here. And now, check out what we're gonna do here. We're gonna slice this hot dog right down the middle. Don't go all the way through, down to the ends. We're gonna create an incision, rotate it. I'm gonna go down through it one more time. Now look at that. You can open it right up. And now we're gonna take our egg, sneak it right in to those incisions. We've got a little hot dog cage. And now we're gonna take our skewer and we're gonna go through the center, directly through the center of the egg, and this is gonna hold it all into place. We're gonna take our 3 skewers right here, take it on to our next step. Hot dog skewers with the egg, and we're just gonna lay them gently in our oil. And now we've got our hot dog buns, and they're already buttered. We're just gonna place them right on our plancha here. And now we're gonna smash them down to create more surface area. We can rotate these. Look at that, they're getting golden brown. Now we're gonna take our cheddar cheese here, coat our buns with a nice layer of cheese. And now we've got some pickles. Got our hot dogs right on the buns here. Our final one. Beautiful. We're gonna move on to our next step. Our sausage encased egg dog here. We're just gonna remove that skewer, and now we've got everyone's favorite.
And take my knife and just make little slits down the side like so. And then we'll flip them over and just do this on the other side down the sides. And then we're gonna have some hot oil that we're just gonna slowly, little bit at a time, dunk into the hot oil. So we'll just set these aside on a plate. Remove that bamboo skewer and string. And now we're ready to move on to our croissant. So I have some pâte feuilletée that I have rolled out nice and thin. And then we're going to pull this up gently from the board and take a spoon. And then we just roll it up like that. Gently remove it from our spoon and move on to the next one. We're gonna add an egg wash to the tops of our croissants so that they have a really beautiful shiny sheen to them. And now we're ready to bake them. So we're gonna spiralize some onions today. Just get that on there like so. Secure our spiralizer. And then just start turning to make some beautiful onion ribbons. And once we have that, we're going to grab a handful of our onions. So we're gonna just slowly lower these into the oil. And let them fry to a nice golden crisp. Now that our onions are nicely fried, we're gonna let them drain on some paper towels. So once our croissants have baked and cooled enough for us to handle, we're gonna take each one and delicately make a slice about 3/4 of the way through. And we're gonna open this up enough that we can add a slice of cheddar to the inside. So once we have all the cheddar in, we're gonna pop this in the oven for 3 minutes. So now that our cheddar's melted, we're ready to build our hot dogs. So we've got the cheddar melted in our buns. Gonna transfer this over to a plate. Fried onions just right on top like so. A hot dog on top, 1 or 2 depending on your preference and the size of your hot dogs. Some sliced pickles, some ketchup, and some mustard. So serve these with your favorite chips. You can find the recipe for this at chefclub.tv.